welcome to Pioneering. I'm Sean O'Neill from the AV Club. This is Yves Barzilay. Today we're driving around Ann Arbor, Michigan, the birthplace of the Stooges. So Yves, what's your favorite Stooges song?
Well, I would have to say, for me, it's Search and Destroy. That song is ultimately, for me, very life-affirming and just makes me feel very happy. There's a real joy in there. What is your favorite Stooges song?
It's actually Down in the Street. I know it sounds like I'm just saying that because that's the song we're doing today, but it actually is my favorite song.
Yeah, down on the street where the faces shine, floating around on a real old mine.
You know, what do the Stooges mean to you?
I think for me it was kind of strange because I was more exposed to the bands that they influenced, so I didn't really like. Part of that like garage rock revival in Detroit. I wasn't into most of that stuff, so it took me a while to get into Stooges because I didn't really realize that they were actually way better than all the bands that they influenced. It took me a while until I really got into Funhouse, and then I was like, this is amazing.
We're in front of the two-story house where the Stooges lived in the summer of 1967, right before their first big breakout show over at the Union Ballroom. According to legend, this is where they came up with the name The Stooges, or the Psychedelic Stooges, by watching a Three Stooges marathon. So let's talk a little bit about your relationship to Down on the Street. Why'd you guys pick that song?
Down on the Street seemed like a song that we could kind of morph into our style but still stay true to the original enough not to anger hardcore Stooges fans.
Part of the Stooges sound had that sort of like city industrial grime kind of thing, which Detroit obviously still has a lot of that going. Michigan in general has a lot of that going. Do you feel like that sort of permeated your own music?
For the music, I intentionally try to get away from that a little bit, but then it just ends up seeping in anyway. We used to practice in this like warehouse space in Detroit that was just not insulated at all. It was freezing cold, and we would have to write like really short songs because that would mean we could leave that freezing cold space sooner. So that definitely influenced us.
So it's like a hypothetical multi-choice question. So if you were doing a show and you felt compelled to walk out onto the audience and somebody handed you a jar of peanut butter, would you A, smear the peanut butter across your bare chest like a certain Iggy Pop, B, save the peanut butter for later in case you got a little hungry, C, would you alert security in case somebody in the audience had a peanut allergy?
In all these scenarios?
Apparently, I would save it for later to eat. Yeah, because no one wants to see peanut butter on this chest. Hope you'll share.